Okay, so it was an unboxing or pseudo unboxing of this. It's the Fallen Angels. I've been working with them for a couple months now, mostly within card pulls. I've done some stuff with other people, and I I'm finding I really really like them. They are subtle. Um, they kind of have a sense of humor that's a little dark. Um, yeah, when I was using, I've been pulling cards a daily draw with them for probably about 3 months now. And during the time when my dad was really bad and paranoid and thought people were going to kill him, I get some weird thing. You get like cards like adventure, and I'm like, okay. Someone's got this little, it's like that Depeche Mode song, the God's got a sick sense of humor song. They kind of have that kind of sense of humor when it comes to really, it's like, yeah, adventure. You're going on an adventure. It may not be a fun adventure, but it's going on one. The night he died was seduction. The seduction of the illusion, the delusions, the paranoia. So yeah, very very interesting things happen with them, especially dealing with the darker aspects of life. It doesn't pull out a cookie cutter answer for you. Uh, I find the book, it's good to read. It's interesting, but as far as like when I pull something out for someone, so we have Forrest here, which is celebration. I don't go to the book and look up what he is. I ask Forrest what he wants to tell someone. I find it's almost more of a channeled reading than even an intuitive reading for me, as I tend to be very intuitive even with tarot. And these guys do work well with intuition, but I also find a lot of times, especially with a single card pull, it's a very channeled reading for it. And I haven't really started doing major work with other people with this deck. Just some card pulls and things like that. But so far, just wanted to do a quick little more update on where I'm at with them, because I really adore these, and they're up there at this point with my Frau's Fairy deck, which I just, you know, Starseed's gorgeous. Darkchild one, I always call it Starseed. It's just Darkchild. Gorgeous, love that. But as far as like things that really to work with as an entity, because you can work with all the tarot cards, but working with these guys, I think it's going to be really interesting, especially doing like the step into the card kind of meditation thing. I'm really looking forward to doing some of that. I'm just really enjoying them. I find them, they speak very loudly to me. Um, and they gush for people. I mean, I'm serious. They're like gushing with love a lot of times. Even the ones that seem more dark are not necessarily. Here's like Vapor Illusion. Got heard a couple times. There's a Moderation Upheaval, Asmodee. They just really come out with some very interesting messages. And like someone who got danger for, I like to pull like a guiding card for people. And one person, I forgot, I can't remember the angel, but the keyword was danger. And you think, oh crap, danger. But it wasn't like danger. It was, a cautionary tale telling her not to run herself over, basically. So just, even the darker ones are like not necessarily like, oh crap. You know, it's not like getting the Tower and the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords and this, that. You know, getting a bunch of crap, I say, in quotes, because that's a perception, not necessarily what it's going to bring to you. It's very different from that. Even if you get a lot of the darker cards, they're not necessarily like, oh, woe is me, woe, doom, doom. Because, you know, once you get, because I have had someone who got the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, and by the time I got to the second, I think like the Ten of Swords, I'm like, oh crap. And I got to the Nine of Swords, I'm like, oh, double crap. And it's like, dude, we got to bring some levity in here because she's going through some stuff and it showed up. And, but, you know, it's life. You go through stuff, but it has a different kind of feel to them and how they work with people than the tarot does. And I think too, you know, it's like when you're animist too, that starts to play into how you view decks, because they, for me, they're not just, they start out as pretty pictures on paper, and in many ways they still are pretty pictures on paper, but the decks I work with, as far as I'm concerned, start to take on their own personalities. And often, actually in the case of my older deck, have some very, very opinionated ideas on what you should ask it, and it will tell you if it thinks you're being stupid. So being animist, I find they all react different, and certain decks work really well with certain people, more so than others. But quick update on the Fallen Angels. As I work with them more, we'll talk about them more, and yeah, let's see what happens in another year, and maybe we'll do some more in-depth work with them along with the Frauds. But so far, Fallen Angels, loving them, loving them, loving them a lot. Very happy I got this deck. I enjoy the kind of freeform channeling that you get from them. Yeah, so I think if you're looking for something that tells you blah blah blah, you probably won't enjoy them. If you read very intuitively, you probably will enjoy them more than if you want something more codified, because they're not extremely codified.